Hey folks, welcome to Seawaywhiskywire. I am coming back at you with another first impression video tonight, folks. This time we are taking a look at a cask strength offering from 40 Creek with their Niagara Triple Reserve. So go watch the intro, come on back, we'll pop the top and see what it's all about. Stick around, guys. Well, hey folks, thanks for coming back after the intro. I'm Tyler, and tonight in the bar, we've got ourselves a whopper of a first impression video. We've got ourselves an annual limited release here from 40 Creek. They were nice enough to send this over to the channel for me to take a look at, so thank you, 40 Creek. Thank you very much, Canadian Chris, for thinking of me and sending this over for me to take a look at. I am really interested in this. Again, this is a annual limited release from 40 Creek. The Niagara Triple Reserve coming in at cask strength at 51% ABV. Like I said, it is a whopper, and I cannot wait to get in and sip the North on this one. But what can I tell you besides just the ABV? This is twice barreled blended whiskey that is finished in a Cabernet wine barrel from Niagara region, which is great. They're really focusing on that terroir in the area that they come from and produce in, which is excellent. This is, like I said, it's annual limited release, but I checked online. It is still available on their website and at the LCBO, and you can pick this up for $95. And I think at that price, you're getting a lot for it at that 51% cask strength at that $95 price point. So, that's great. Annual release, appreciate it. I got some water here because it is cask strength, so we're gonna kind of go through the motions of it here, and then I'll add some water and see what we can get out of it. But let's crack into it and see what all it has to offer here. And I'll edit this out if I have problems getting the bottle open here. All right, so a little bit of a fight to get the top off here, but let's get the cork pop going. There we go, beautiful cork pop here. Again, from our friends in Grimsby, Ontario, Fort 40 Creek. We'll give that a little pour. Go in and take a look at the liquid in the glass. Beautiful, bright orange, golden, a little bit deeper of an orange of gold there. Very nice indeed on the color scheme there. Excellent. All right, beautiful legs on it too. Let's get in the nose without water. I'm going to put water in a minute here, but let's get into the nose on this 40 Creek Triple Reserve, Niagara Triple Reserve at cask strength. Again, 51% ABV on this Canadian blended whiskey, finished in Niagara Cabernet wine barrels. On the nose. Definitely get some nice fall aspect to it there. Some apples, pears, honey. At 51%, it's not overly singeing the nose. There's no age statement on this one, but I mean, there is nothing, it's not burning my nose or anything like that. You can get your nose right in there. There's a bit of a sour component there too, maybe a little bit of a lemon, a little bit of orange zest. Definitely get the pears, the oranges, the apples, the fresh green and Granny Smith apples. Honey, maybe a bit of balsamic character to it there, maybe some ginger. Yeah. Very nice nose. Some vanilla in there too, and then maybe a touch of oakiness in the back. All right. Well, I'm interested to see what this brings to the palate. Let's get onto the palate, and then I'm going to go through the motions again, adding water to it, but let's get into the palate and see what we can get out of it. So hopefully you got something good in your glass. Again, inviting you to sip the North, go get yourself some great Canadian spirits. Maybe pick yourself up something from 40 Creek. If you have this release or the Maplewood or something else, Confederation, you want to pour yourself a dram and drink along with me, I always encourage it. But hopefully you got something good in your glass. So cheers to your health. Let's get into it. Wow, it's quite good. It is hot, a little bit hot on the palate there, that 51%. And again, we're gonna get some water here in a minute, but it is full flavor, lovely mouthfeel to it there, and it's sweet at the beginning, and then it kind of curves into this bit of spiciness. I'm getting some lovely apples, pears, bananas. I get some lemons on there too. Vanilla, the caramel notes are in there too. There's a little bit of berry. It is a little bit of a wine character to it there, but it's kind of more of a red berry characteristic there. But maybe some cranberry, a little bit of white cranberry, red cranberry in there, but it does have that bit of tartness there, and then some nice spice at the back end. I'm gonna go for one more sip. And then a bit of grassy note at the back end. There's some herb, Again, I don't know what the blend or what the ratios are. I imagine there's some corn in there, might be some rye. They don't really specify. Get a little bit of herbaceous note there, some grassy notes at the end there, lemongrass, a little bit of basil almost, maybe a bit of spiciness there, some ginger, like powdered ginger, and some cinnamon, clove. Yeah, it does have quite a bit going on for it there. And I mean, again, price point's under $100, and you're getting $100 Canadian of that, and you're getting a great dose of ABV in that. You're getting a lot of whiskey in this one. I am going to add some water. I'm not going to add too much because I do like it. I do like my whiskeys neat, especially cask strength. I think you should be. You shouldn't be sipping it neat all the time. But this one here at 51%, I'm going to put go 6 drops of water in there. Give it a little swirl in the glass. Let it do its thing. Let's go in and check the nose and see what has shifted, if anything, when the water is added. So on the nose again, Niagara Triple Reserve with water added on the nose. So the water kind of washes out some of that bit of heat, that bit of bitterness in there. It pushes it all back. You really amplify the sweetness of those apples, the pears, the honey, the caramel. A bit more of that acidic, almost like an apple cider vinegar kind of component to it there. It's got in there. More of that. I get that sometimes from wine barrels. You know, you get that kind of like acidity note. It is there and it is present, but it's not off-putting. It's just that little bit of sourness in the nose. All right, let's go back to the palate and see what the water delivers, see what we can get out of it. So on the palate. So cheers to your health, and let's add some water to it. So water does wash a little bit of that heat away. The heat now is kind of dissipated. It's more focused again on those orchard fruits, that apple, that pear. I get some of that banana still in there. I do get the ginger spice. It's not as prevalent. That kind of bit of acidity or that kind of apple cider vinegar note that was in the nose has kind of washed away and become less present in this. It also really opens up more of that spicy component there. I'm really getting more of that ginger. I'm getting more some black pepper or white pepper spice on there, some cinnamon, clove, and it's kind of amplified at the back end. The bitterness has kind of dissipated. If there was a bit of bitterness prior to adding the water, but it has now dissipated and become much more smooth. I personally think that the water is kind of where I would like to land with it, just a little bit. Like I only added 6 drops of water there, but I think that really transforms it just enough where I really, really appreciate and enjoy it. It is great neat, but again, at 51%, you don't want to be drinking too much of this neat. So don't be shy to add a little bit of water to this one here. You're really going to enjoy this. And thanks again, Canadian Chris and the folks over at 40 Creek. Really glad you flipped this over to me. I'm happy to look at it. Again, inviting all you folks out there watching this to Sip the North. Go try some Canadian spirits. Go try some high quality Canadian spirits and some cask strength Canadian spirits here from a renowned distillery here in Canada. You'll be glad you did, in Ontario nonetheless. And if you like what we're doing here at Seaway Whiskey Wire, you guys know that drill. Like and subscribe down below. And hey, don't forget to check me out on Instagram at Seaway Whiskey Wire for more content. And if you guys are still hanging around this long in the video, watching me try some cask strength Canadian on a lovely night here in the Seaway, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Love coming down, trying new things, and cracking into it, and sharing my thoughts and opinions with you guys. I'm a big fan of the Niagara region there. Was up there a couple years ago. I missed out on meeting Canadian Chris or even visiting the 40 Creek Distillery, but I'll tell you, next time I'm up in that region there, I'll definitely be stopping by for a tour and to pick up some distillery exclusives. But yeah. Anyways, folks, I'm going to go finish my lovely, lovely dram of this Niagara Triple Reserve from 40 Creek at cask strength again. So all the best, guys. Take care. I'll see you around. Bye for now.